This has to be interesting because a decade of disruption is going to be quite an interesting topic to talk about the kind of disruption that's happened over the past 10 years. And I'm sure all of you must also be wondering, after all those motivational sessions, that motivational session that we had, whether we have had some disruption in our life or not in these past 10 years. Well, we've had disruptions in the IT industry, but what about ourselves? Disruption within ourselves is important because when we have these disruptions, that is when we grow. That is when we grow to the next level. Mr. Bimal Patwari is already ready here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Bimal Patwari, President Pinnacle Infotech, as he talks about celebrating a decade of disruption. Warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. My distinguished fellow speakers, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege to be here today amongst you and talk about the disruptions that is happening. I think this is the most talked about word in today's context, and I thank ABP for organizing this summit and giving me this opportunity to share some of my experiences that what's happening and what's going to happen. Can we play the video, please?
Hey, tech enthusiasts. Today, we're plunging into the chaos of disruptions from 2014 to 2024. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. 2014, IoT invaded homes. Fridge weather forecasts. I just wanted a snack, not a meteorology lesson. 2015, autonomous vehicles cars driving themselves. I tried teaching mind tricks, but it mastered confused crab parking. Fast forward to 2016, virtual reality. Virtual chores are way easier. No dirty laundry in the virtual world. 2017, AI became the game changer. Asked it for dating advice. It said, just reboot your love life. 2018, 5G arrived, making my phone faster than my comebacks. Texting like a caffeinated hummingbird. 2019, 3D printing, the fourth industrial revolution. Printed apologies for missed parties. Here's a 3D cake. Sorry, 2120, touchless tech. Trying to control gadgets with invisible strings. Axio remote control. Same year, ag tech and digitalized agriculture. Tried talking to digital tomatoes, too busy gossiping about carrots. In 2021, IoT took over manufacturing, mining, and healthcare. Vacuum diagnosed my dust allergies. Thanks, Doc. 2022, ChatGPT redefined human-computer interaction. Asked for a joke, it said, why did the computer go to therapy? Too many bites of emotional baggage. Touché, ChatGPT. Also in 2022, we said bye to our cloud dependency, like breaking up with a clingy ex. It's not you, cloud, it's me, wanting more storage options. 2023, power of spatial computing. Rearrange furniture in 3D, accidentally set my coffee table to the upside down. But wait, there's more. Welcome to AEC Mayhem, exploring the comedic chaos of disruptions from 2014 to 2024. Get ready for a roller coaster of innovation and laughter. 2014 brought process automation and virtualization. Architects competed with virtual counterparts, no coffee breaks for the digital architects. Just real ones, trying not to trip over virtual coffee mugs. Fast forward to 2015, the year of 5G and IoT. My toaster had faster internet than me. Asked for toast, it replied, busy streaming cat videos. In 2016, we embraced multi-cloud strategy. Organizing it felt like a family reunion with clouds arguing about the best view. Spoiler, none of them won. 2017 brought next-gen computing with quantum computing. Explained quantum physics to my computer. It said, not programmed for existential crises. Try again later. 2018, AI took the stage. My AI assistant gave life advice. I thought, if you're so smart, figure out how to fold fitted sheets. The fourth industrial revolution hit in 2019 with 3D printing. Construction sites turned into 3D printer farms. Asked for a traditional house. Got a printed key to a virtual mansion. Enter 2020, the year of digital twins. My digital twin worked while I binge-watched reality TV. Little did it know, the real me mastered the art of virtual snacks. 2021 saw IoT invade industries. My blender gave health advice like, enough smoothies, how about a salad? Thanks, blender, but no salad beats a berry blast. In 2022, mixed reality became the norm. AR glasses turned my office into a spaceship. Productivity. It boldly went where no work had gone before. 2023 sustainability took the spotlight. Buildings competed in a green off. My neighbor's solar-powered lawn gnome outshone my attempts. And there you have it, folks. AEC mayhem at its finest. Construction and innovation hilarious bedfellows. Buckle up, tech explorers! In the AEC realm, digital humans are less robotic. Flying cars zip through low-level airspace, and the metaverse turns work into a virtual party. Blockchain high fives decentralized autonomous organizations. Electric vehicles ditch cables, and technology is the new fast food swap it in. Swap it out. Welcome to the future, where even your toaster demands an upgrade. Stay tuned for flying bridges and robot stand-up comedians.
Can we have the PPT, please? So friends, that was a small glimpse into what has been happening in the last 10 years. Now, I would like to talk about some of the shocking disruptions that is happening now. See, what we have seen in the last 10 years, whether it's Google, everything that we see around our life, our ecosystem, everything has changed. But today, I would like to take 3 areas because we have shortage of time. And I would like to share with you some of the shocking things that is happening. And we need to be prepared for that. So a little about our company. We are headquartered in Durgapur, but we are really proud that our team today has made us a global leader. I was just listening to the previous panel discussion where we talked about the potential of our state and what is holding us back. Friends, it's just the self-belief. It's the positivity that we can do it. Trust me, today we are really proud that starting from a Tier 2 city, in fact, a Tier 3 when I started my journey, today we are truly the global leader with offices, physical offices all around the world. So friends, there are few waves of disruption that has happened. From 1995 to 2010, we had these waves of music, photography, video. Remember, we used to have those the photographic reels and the black box. And you had to think 20 times before you had to take a snap because there were only few, in the reel, there were few snaps that you could take. Kodak was the name. Today, where is Kodak? It is finished. So the disruption, because they could not carry themselves with the changing times. 2010 onwards, the print media, the TV, the travel, the HR, all went through disruptions. The next 5 years, finance, healthcare, automotive, retails, education, telco, the whole world has changed. Imagine it used to cost 20 rupees per minute to call an STD from here to Mumbai. And you had to wait for hours to get that STD connection. Even to get a telephone connection, Dr. Narayan Murthy had to wait for months to get a... So those were the days. And today, you know where we are. And now the next 5 years, nothing will be untouched. You will see the tsunami in the disruptions that is happening. We're going to briefly talk about that. In the interest of time, I will try to skip and come to the key disruptions, What is making this disruption possible in our country especially? It's the telecom reach. Today, we have more than 80 crore people with an internet users. 75 crore smartphones. We have everybody on the Aadhaar. We have all businesses united through GST. The data cost has reduced by more than 95% in the last 10 years. And it is going to be further reducing, and we have one of the lowest internet data rates in the world. So these are the various disruptions that is happening. So in the interest of the time, I'm going to focus on few of them. The first one, this guy, what is he doing? He's got a computer screen in front of him and a computer, but he doesn't have any keyboard. He doesn't have any mouse. And he's running his computer. What they have done is they have planted certain receptors in the brain of this person through the blood vessels, and whatever this person is thinking, the computer understands. Can you imagine that? That's what Bill Gates recently wrote in a LinkedIn article, that in 5 years, there'll be no keyboard and mouse. Can you believe? In 5 years, there'll be no keyboard and mouse. All the computer will be able to understand our facial symbols. You will be able to actually transplant some of the chips into the Neuralink. What they have done, they have put a chip in your brain which will take all the signals and then it will drive all the devices around you. Just think about it. You want your toaster to get started. So you just think about it. Your toaster will start. You want to change the temperature of your room air conditioner. You don't have to get up. Just say that, okay, can we reduce it? Don't even say. Think. Think that you want to, it's very warm, you want to reduce the temperature. Think. It will be done. So this is a disruption that is happening. It can treat blindness, deafness, paralysis, even those people who are paralyzed. Their emotions, their brain signals will be picked up and it will be running the show. So friend, the kind of disruption that is happening in healthcare, the wearables that we are going to have, all our body parameters will be monitored automatically. The e-doctors will do the 95% of the analysis that a doctor does. So you go to a diabetic, you go to an orthopedic surgeon, the 95% of the analysis of all the x-rays or the blood reports or your complete health data will be analyzed by the e-doctor. This is where we are heading to. You will have a wearable. You will know that wearable will connect you to the nearest hospital. Even if you're traveling, it will know everything about you. Your all health parameters, your 20 years of all your health data. So I'm a diabetic person. I live on insulin. If I'm traveling and suddenly get in problem, how will you know I've got diabetes? It could be hypoglycemia. So my wearable will immediately contact as I move, like the cell phone. It will get connected to my doctor and to the hospital as I'm traveling around the world, and they will know that I'm this person, and anything goes wrong with my body parameters, an ambulance will rush to me. Friends, I'll just give you an example. A cow. What have we done? We have put an IoT device inside the stomach of the cow. The cow cannot speak. You know that what is the health condition? Whether it's hungry or not. If you've got a milk farm with 1,000 cows, how do you know which cow is in problem? So these guys have planted IoT device in the cows and it is commercially working. And it gives you all the data. It will run the system. That, okay, there is gas, or what is the problem? Is the cow well fed? The issues with the cow, you can get it online. And the systems will work on that. Friends, I could not, because we are from the design and construction industry, the second area I wanted to do is the design development. AI. You want to design a building. You want to design your house. You want to design your hospital. So today, the computer will do a regenerative design. You give it the parameters. Just see, in this case, we gave a parameter that, okay, I need these things in my hospital. So many beds, so many operation theaters, so many cafeterias, so many things. This is my area, this is my codes. And the computer will go through millions of iterations and give you the most optimum things that you want. Whether it's house or whether, and these are the technologies which is already in place. Look at this. You want to design a chair. You want to design your desk. Now, there could be thousands of designs of the chair. You just tell what you want with that chair. It will give you thousands of designs. It will evaluate, whether it is aesthetics, whether it is comfort, whether it is functionality. It will tell you, it will look at all the possible options for your house or whatever you want to do in your life, and it will give you the options. You are the boss to take the call. Friends, we are really proud that this state, West Bengal, we made the iconic Lusail Stadium, which hosted the World Cup 2022. Friends, we can be really proud that from the scratch, from the basic concept design till the handing over, everything was done by Pinnacle, and it is a great achievement, something which shows the kind of, just see the video. Over 4 years, during COVID times, this was an amazing display of what is possible. Even we planned every day what will happen on the site, how much concrete will be required, how many pipes will be required, how many laborers will be required. That was the level of detailed planning by our team. And it is the most talked about iconic stadium in the world. And I'll show you some unique technology disruptions that happened in this particular project. You know, in this stadium, it was a very complicated, if you see the facade, the outer facade of the stadium, it is not a regular structure. And it has huge long trusses, which were fabricated in China. So, at the site, can you see the size of these trusses? Now, when you take it up, it has to exactly fit in millimeters. Otherwise, it will not fit. How do you ensure that? So what we did was, even in China, in the fab shop, we told them, scan this steel frame before you dispatch. And we were scanning the whole stadium on a regular basis. And we would put that scan on the as-built model, and we will calculate the deviations. You can see this. So the red color shows the deviations that are there, and how many millimeter deviations are there. We will send that feedback to the fab shop. And the fab shop will make those changes before dispatch. And when it comes to the site, there could be some alterations in the huge transportation. We will again scan it. Because taking this structure up is not an easy job. And to place it, you don't want to do it second time. It has to be done correct the first time. There was no time. It's a safety hazard. It's a cost risk. And friends, we are really proud that this level of steel, which was there in this project, we were able to completely help them to do in the record time, in the record quality. You know, laser scanning, the innovation, the laser, simple laser gun, we used for so many innovations. I know we are running out of time. I wish, you know, even the construction quality, everything was planned so well. Every vendor, every subcontractor, they used the laser scanning because they knew that we are going to check that. So even the seating steps, everything, beams, everything was precast, and it came to the site before they would scan and check the quality. I know, sorry. So friends, this is what is happening in the construction industry. Can you believe that construction industry, like toothpaste and iPhones, now we are already doing this, manufacturing the modules in the factories and building the structures. And that needs huge coordination. You know, my favorite slides, you know, where we go to work all around the world with the top fabricators, whether it is Intel manufacturing plants or whether it is data centers, whether it is any kind of complex industrial projects, we are all there. So again, in the interest of the time, this is digital twin, something again going to change the whole world. I mean, the maintenance is going to be by analytics and not by the planning. In the way traditionally it is happening, the whole world is going to change. Friends, another example, last example, ma'am. This is my very favorite example, Amazon warehouse. We just constructed one in Ohio, US, which is 3 kilometer long. 3 kilometer long warehouse, and the truck unloading happens in 20 minutes. Can you imagine what? They've already deployed more than 1 lakh robots all around the world. And these are crazy robots. They don't even organize their material that, okay, this is for books, this is for phones, this is for detergent. No, it is randomly stored as per the AI analysis. And the system exactly know that where I have kept the toothpaste and where I have kept the noodles. There's no fixed place in a 3 kilometer warehouse. Unbelievable. This is where we are moving to, friends. And, okay, does it create layoffs? What is the message for us? Am I scaring you? See, there have been disruptions happening all over the time. You know, when ATMs came, they said, now what will the bank cashiers do? Because now you can go to an ATM and get your money. But even after ATMs were introduced, the number of employment in the bank increased hugely. When the desktop publishing came, remember the old days when they used to put every number in the plates and manual printing? Hundreds of people to print telegraph, thousands of people would be required to set those every day. It was replaced by a desktop computer. But then this technology, again, there is a disruption, but again it creates a new type of people, new type of jobs. So the idea is to create, we need retraining and redeployment in the industry and the government. We have to accept the disruptions. Don't fight it. It's going to come. You cannot stop it. You cannot say that Uber will not be there. You cannot say that I will not allow this disruption to happen. It will happen. We have to adjust ourselves with this disruption. Thank you. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bimal Patwari. I'll request you to kindly remain on stage. And I will request Mr. Pradipta Biswas to kindly come on stage to present a memento to Mr. Bimal Patwari. Thank you very much, sir. And if you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, you can please ask him offline. He has a plethora of knowledge, and I'm sure you have many questions. You can please ask him off stage. Thank you very much, Mr. Bimal Patwari, sir, and thank you, sir.